Real bad, real good. Turn the mic up loud. Real bad, real good. Real bad, real good. Turn the mic up loud. No filter, no script, man. That's how we do. Yeah. Welcome to the Real Bad, Real Good podcast. Let's go. Real bad, real good. Real bad, real good.
What's up, y'all?
What's going on? We are back again. Real Bad, Real Good podcast. And man, we got some superstars
Special
here.
guests in the
We
house.
got some beauties in here.
Hello.
Let's go, introduce yourself to the people.
Well, yes. I'm sorry, I got brain fart really quickly. I'm so sorry because I know you have me as Stas, so I didn't know.
Right.
What the world knows you
Well,
as.
this is a 5 o'clock hour reunion here. We gonna talk about that. We gonna get to that.
Plug it in, but yes, you guys can call me Stas. That's what I'm known as, but my real name is Sherilyn. But yes.
Here we go.
My name is Tania, and I go by Notorious Moms.
Yes.
You know, that's like my name everywhere, but my real name is Tania. That's
Let
my
the streets know.
That's my government name.
Yeah.
Right.
Tania.
It's cool. Like this kind of like the 5 o'clock hour reunion. We had a podcast we was starting in the top of 2020.
I think so.
And the pandemic happened. Everything shut down.
Literally.
And then,
Yeah, I remember you telling me that.
Throughout the whole summer, we just did it on Instagram Live every week. And we covered everything, the Black Lives Matter riots, protests. We did some really good stuff.
It was a lot of touchy topics. And it was crazy because we were just getting into learning podcasting and things like that. So at that time, we was just like, okay, since we can't do it, let's do live and stuff like that. So now where it has gone and elevated, we're just like, hold on. Maybe we may need to spin a block on that real quick.
Yeah, no, most definitely.
Might need to spin a block on that.
Most definitely. But since we're here, we know like obviously you two are siblings.
Yes.
That's right.
So how was it growing up together?
She looked just like me, though. She,
Hey, my
Yeah,
Hey, twin. Growing up with Jae Sam, artist and individual, was very creative. Just being in the household alone was just extremely creative.
Yeah.
You would hear music as early as 7 o'clock in the morning.
Oh.
You would hear the TVs as early as 7 o'clock in the morning. A lot of the time, I would be the first one up. And ironically, because he's up and he goes, beforehand, everyone in the house used to be like, oh, she's up. She's waking everybody up. I was an alarm clock, let me tell you, as big as my mouth was.
So you was mother hen.
What?
She was the first one up?
To the point where my mother was like, listen, nobody come out their room before 12 at this point. Like, y'all stay in the room.
So even on Saturdays you would be up? You
on
be like,
Saturdays, we had to clean.
oh.
Music
my
jamming,
God.
old school jamming. Everybody got to get up. That's the only time she wanted.
Mama was like, nah, y'all all gotta work.
Yes.
I don't know. And it's so crazy because, like, even now, I can't get up, like, before 10 o'clock. I don't know what it... judge me. I don't...
But no.
We not judging. We not judging.
No.
We not, but he deal with this guilt. If he see belittle so long, he be like, dang, the day's gone.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I
bro,
do,
rest.
yeah. I do. If I wake up past 10, I'm like, damn it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I feel guilty if I stay in bed alone.
So y'all grew up in Queens, right?
No.
Harlem.
Harlem.
Yes.
We was in Harlem for, basically our whole childhood. Like, around our teenage years, that's when Mom made the move to Queens. And we was in Ozone Park, Richmond Hill. Then we went out to Southside. Cool. When she went to Far Rockaway, I said, nah.
That's when he was really
Tanya,
That's what I
you
was
got
like.
folks in Far Rock.
Yeah, you from...
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
I was in
she
Far Rock
does.
For like 20 years.
Yeah.
Moved out of Far Rock.
Oh, where at?
Where in Far Rock or where I moved?
Where in Far Rock?
I used to be like by Beach Channel.
Okay.
Okay.
We was on Beach 26.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know where that's at. Absolutely.
Very
Yeah.
dangerous. Very dangerous.
Very dangerous.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So
Nobody want to come to Far Rock.
nobody, I don't even want to be. No, not even the beaches can call me over there.
Yeah, no. And
Nah.
if they do call you, it's a setup. It's catfish.
It is.
Catfish. The beaches ain't what it used to be or never
No,
was.
they fixing it up.
They are?
When they finish fixing, call us.
Okay.
So you say you Far Rock. Did you grow up in Far Rock? I know these questions. I know these answers.
I was born and raised in Brooklyn, East New York. That's where I'm from.
The best borough.
East New York.
Okay.
The best borough.
Because even though I could live in 20 places, but East New York, Brooklyn is always going to be my home.
Gang.
Nice.
I love it. I love
Yeah.
being a Brooklyn girl.
Oh.
You come from a big family?
Well, my immediate family is very small.
Okay.
But like my mother and father's side of the family, they're very, very big. I got a really big family.
Nice, nice.
Yeah, we call each other play cousin, because she grew up with my cousins, so we crossed paths without even knowing.
Yeah, he posted a picture on Instagram.
Yeah.
And I was like, how you know these people?
Yeah, she wrote me. She was like, did they live on such and such block? I was like, yeah. I'm like, shit, detective? What was going on?
Right.
I know, because at that time we had just started getting to know each other. And when I saw that picture online, I was like, oh, hell.
She was like, I remember them. They used to this one used to babysit me. I was like, oh, God. I was like, wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, my cousins.
That's full circle.
Yeah, it was.
Definitely is.
No, that's cool. But your mom, you have your own podcast, and you working on your own projects, music, acting, so much. Like, how is that? Let me preface by saying this before I ask this question, because there's a lot of artists and people working in the industry. You know, they have agents and managers. They have all of these things, but you're independent. Like, you're grinding yourself, and you're a mother. So how do you like navigate both of those channels? Like, is it just difficult? Hard?
I don't. I just listen. I basically wake up and I just put it in my head, and I'm just like, I usually just be like on autopilot.
Yeah.
But then sometimes I have to like break things down, because I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put some time into this. But most of the time, I'm just like on autopilot until I like slow down, because sometimes I get to those like periods in time where I'm just like, all right, I need to like relax, because I'm doing too much at one time, and I gotta be like, all right, I'm gonna stay home all day today. I'm gonna stay in the bed, watch TV, and then just regroup.
Most definitely. Sometimes you need to recharge.
Yes.
They say always recharge before you get depleted. Don't recharge once you get there.
You know, I like what they do now, like with the kids in school. They have self-care days. Like, that's something my niece is always talking about.
Like mental health days.
Mental health days, yeah.
Some jobs offer that too. Some jobs they give you 2 days a month or something like that. Month or a day or
I wish we had
2.
that shit back then.
Right.
Like,
Mom, I'm just not feeling. Get your ass off your mom.
Like, mom, I'm having a mental health day. Like,
You know, Mom,
wait,
I don't know what it is. It's just, I think the 2 + 2 = 4 is it's just getting to me.
I need the day just to unwind.
None of that.
It was never none of that.
Back in my day, there was none of that. You got your ass up and you did what you had to do. And
Literally. Let you be a couple of minutes late. They calling you. If you're not in by a certain period, those phone calls is already going out.
Going
it's like,
out.
Mom, I'm walking through the door right now.
Right.
I remember Miss Williams. I know you out there somewhere. As soon as I didn't come, Miss Williams would call by 9 o'clock already. Like, oh, such and such didn't come to school today.
Right.
Left a voicemail. No,
Oh, yeah, no.
Miss Williams.
By that third period. No, Miss Williams.
Snitchy.
No, Miss Williams.
Yeah, that was her name, Miss Williams. She had her hair nice too.
Oh.
Yeah,
What kind of style she had?
she had like the the little puff, like with the little bang.
The Shirley?
It was all hers.
So my name is Shirley?
Yeah,
Shirley
she
season.
gave very much Shirley, but it was all her. It was all her. It was all her Shirley.
You can't, yeah. No.
I say it was all her Shirleys. But no, Stas, we know you're a director,
Yes.
so you're a parent for many hours of the day.
Literally.
You're a parent of sorts.
Yeah.
All sorts. Yeah, so I'm a clubhouse director for Boys and Girls Club, Madison Boys and Girls Club. So one of the sites that I cover is the Navy Yard site, which is located in Brooklyn. So I do, run programs with a plethora of children from the ages of 5 to 18. So it's literally different personalities throughout the day. You get the elementary kids, you got middle school, and then you got the teens. So my flow and my energy definitely maneuvers throughout the day, but one thing is I stay very energetic because, they're children at the end of the day, so you definitely want to give them what it is that you missed out as a kid, whether it's that warm face that's what, as soon as you walk in, they'll tell you, oh, Miss A, that's what they call me. Because they wanted to call me my last name, but I was like, that's my mama, and at the time when I started, I was just still in a place where I was just like, I don't need much reminders of my mother right now as I'm trying to grow. But they'll say, Miss A, and it's just, I'm always fluctuating, and now they just come in my office. They just want to chill, and I'm like, I can't get my work done, guys. Like,
Oh, I know
you
the
want
struggle.
me to be here, right? So
Bro,
I need y'all
I
to let me
FaceTimed
know.
her once. She was like, 1 second, Jay, I'm under attack. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean you under? And they having like the Nerf gun war, and she's like, pop, pop. I'm like,
She's
yo,
like,
that
I'm
is like
under
that's the cutest shit I've ever seen, man. Like,
Literally, and I had because a lot of the teens, we did it with the teens because we got a lot of donations and it was Nerf guns. And I'm not a parent, so I don't want to be in a position where I'm giving kids like play guns and things like that and not knowing what a parent may allow in their house. So for me, it was just more so like, okay, we have these plethoras of Nerf guns. I'm not going to give it to the younger kids or anything like that. Not even going to present the opportunity to the parents. And I'm just like, you know what, we'll just house them here, leave them. And at first, I didn't know what to do with them. I was like, okay, just probably throw them away or just donate it somewhere or whatever. And then one of the teens was like, hey, could we do laser tag? Could we do this? And I'm like, hold on, I got a bunch of Nerf guns. We got a big gym. We got little things. And I was like, hold on, why don't we set up an obstacle course and just get crazy? Okay. And it was fun.
You say that. I'm going to tell you why. You say that now. I was the director also of an after school program. Then they want to mess around. You know when you have the private playground in the middle of the school that is just for the kids? They be like, come chase me. Let's play tag. Imagine, they young and these knees don't work like they used to. Like, they be like, come chase me. We're playing tag. I'm like, yeah, go hide. Hide and seek. Nah, I can't get through that obstacle course too many times.
No, it was really good. And then it was, I threw a monkey wrench in there because it was more so like all of us had like little math quotes or something on our body. So wherever, like all the kids, they had different kind of guns, so different, target things that came out of their weapons and stuff. So it was very distinctive. They had orange, you had yellow, you had purple. So if it was, we had Velcro, so it would kind of stick.
So
So as they was hitting us, it was like, all right, who had the purple?
She was legit.
All right, what's this? What's XYZ?
You could tell she was a 90s kid like us. Yeah, you watched the Hidden Temple. She was like, hey, the Barracudas and stuff. Y'all remember that? She was like, yeah.
That was my shit, Legends of the Hidden Temple.
Yes, I wanted to be on that show. God. I was going to be on the Barracudas.
Yes. You gotta make learning fun.
It does.
You gotta make it fun.
I know how it is. I feel like I'm a teacher. I'm not a parent, but I feel like I'm their safe place because a lot of my kids now come to me about everything. Mine's come to me. One came was it yesterday before yesterday on Friday? He was like, I haven't seen my dad in 3 years, and it's affecting me now.
Oh, wow.
And it was like, I don't want to speak to the counselor. I just want to speak directly to you.
Right.
So I know I'm safe with you, that you're going to give me the best advice. I said, let's work step by step. Let's work on the things that you want to accomplish. Let's write him a letter if you want to. I said, but understand, he's human. And the way that your parents separated, your parents divorced and he left. But he didn't tell your mom, I'm leaving you. He just up and left back to Ecuador. Right. So it's like, he's dealing with a little bit of like, wouldn't call it shame, but the way he left. He had to make a decision. So be mindful, like we're not giving him excuses, but just be mindful that maybe he's staying away because he's kind of ashamed or doesn't know how to handle
Doesn't know how to smooth back in. It's a lot that he may have to, account for. He's probably thinking in the back of his mind, okay, he has a lot of questions for me. How do I slide back in? And,
Has there been any, Tanya, for you too, has there been any uncomfortable conversations you need to have with your kids or your children or any kids in school?
Well, my son is 21, so he's more of the kid that I talk to. My daughter's only 6. So we're not there yet. But we have conversations too because she's very talkative. Yeah, I've had a lot of conversations with my son regarding just like life and girls and this and that. And there have been some really difficult ones. We just had a conversation I would say like last month about this girl that he was dealing with. And I kind of like, I took the stance of like, okay, I didn't like the girl.
Right. Oh, I love that. I mean, I must say I love that. But yeah, air her out, girl. You gonna get it.
I didn't like.
That's the real bad side.
Listen. And he started dealing with her, and I took the stance of, okay, this is who you choosing at this moment. I'm gonna step back because I feel like as your kids get to an age where he's 21, you're not really parenting. You're kind of being a guide, you're a support system for your children. You know what I mean? And I'm like, listen, I'll be here when things fall apart, and that's kind of what happened. Things fell apart, and I was kind of like, I told your ass, but in a sense of like, okay, like how are we gonna just?
How are we gonna pivot from here?
Where do we go from here?
Right.
Oh, shameless plug. His new single, "Where Do We Go From Here?" February 14th.
I knew it was something about the way you
We do know. Since we plug him. Borough Resellers.
Borough Resellers.
Yes.
Let's talk about it.
So my husband and I, we started a reselling business on December of 2024. During that time, it was a lot going on, and I want to say, it's crazy I say me and my husband. My husband really was the one that was just like, all right, we're doing this. Like, we're going to just take this
Yes.
jump. And I say husband loosely. We've been together for a very long time. We're not legally married.
Common law.
That's my husband.
That's your
husband, okay? But yes, it was in December. A lot of things was going on. I was at a place in my career where I was just like stuck, and I felt like I was being drained and pulled, and it was things that was going on in life. Life was seriously lifing at that time, and I found myself without an uncle, without an aunt, without a job after a while. So, in December, it really was just like, I felt like I hit rock bottom. Only because now I was at this one place and point in time in my life where I was just like, I don't know what to do. And my husband was like, listen, we've been looking at these storages. We've been looking at this. Like, let's just jump. And we jumped. And we've been finding crazy things, new things, investing and buying things, and then reselling it on eBay,
That's
OfferUp, and now Vented and Marketplace, Facebook Marketplace.
Nice.
So
As you
it's
should.
been really good. It's been really fun.
She's an entrepreneur.
That's right.
I'm learning. I'm learning.
That's right.
I'm usually like being a director. Sometimes you kind of got to pivot. And
You wear many hats.
yeah, so now I'm learning that although this is a reselling business and my husband kind of like, he loves it. I felt like at first I was taking a back seat, but then he was telling me like, no, this is your business too. Show up the way you would show up for your 9 to 5. Like, that's how you got to do it. And at first I was like, you know what, you're right. At first I'm just playing the background. Oh, I got a business. Yeah, I got a reselling business. But it's like, what are you doing with this business? Are you learning? Are you putting 10 toes down? And we have conversations about this daily. He checks me daily. Like, how come you could do this for this, but not for this, your own business? So it's crazy that I'm here at this podcast and meeting you and just hearing the things that you have going on, because not only is it bringing to light a lot of what he said, but I can hear him in the back of my mind like, you got to hear from somebody else, huh?
They always say that. We always say that.
But it's not always that. It's not what you say, it's how you say it.
Yeah, but Tanya, you got some stuff going on too. You have your own podcast. You have a book you're working on.
Yeah, so my podcast, I haven't recorded in a really long time because I'm looking for a space to record. But I'm trying to get back into it because I feel like so much has gone on. And the book that I'm writing right now, I'm in the middle of writing it. It's about the mother wound. I did a live podcast about that. The mother wound is it's such an extensive topic, and I have so much to say about it because I've had a very tumultuous relationship with my mom. And there's so many things that I have gone through in my childhood. And as an adult, like, I show up differently because of these things.
Yeah.
So it's good. It's good. The book is turning out very well. I'm still in the process of writing it, but it's gonna come out soon. And people gonna be mad.
Hey, listen.
okay.
But that's your
That's
shit.
your
That's your
truth.
truth.
I was just about to
That's
You know
your
what?
living your
truth.
truth.
Absolutely.
I want to ask each of you guys one thing. What is one thing you had to unlearn from your adolescent years? Something you were taught.
That's a good one.
Oh yeah, that is a good one.
So crazy because I'm still unraveling. Lord.
You know what? I want to make light of the moment and make a joke. You know, when they were like, remember when your mamas and daddies used to have a car and they used to have the light on? You get a ticket for leaving the light on. Remember? That's where the betrayal. And another quote I seen online was like, my trust issue didn't start with people. It started with my mother saying, "Come here, I'm not gonna hit you."
Because you know that was a damn lie.
It was real.
You know what it is? I can really say it's so crazy you said that.
Oh, we not gonna talk about being BCW. Remember that was
mandated reporter.
I'm a mandated
reporter. I got to report. What's that, Mark? Let me. Wait.
No,
Where
me
you get-
too. I know
get that from?
exactly. I have to ask my kids that too. But yeah, one thing you had to unlearn as an adult. Either or can anyone.
Oh man.
I want to say it's crazy that you're here because we grew up in the same house, so I know you can definitely confirm this.
Okay.
One thing that I've learned is what goes on in the house does not stay in the house.
Oh yes.
And a lot
yeah.
of times
True.
we grow up and it's like, well, if it happened here, it stays here. And when it stays there, you come to think like, is this the norm? Is this things that's supposed to happen?
Right.
And do I seek help or do I just hold it all in and let it build me into whatever monster I become, because now I'm holding a lot in.
Yeah.
And that was a major thing, you know. So
It's
If
true.
I could piggyback off of that,
course.
yeah, that's something that's absolutely I can confirm, you know, and also just sweeping things under the rug.
yes.
Just sweeping things under the rug, like, you know, oh, okay, but whatever, blah blah blah, not even addressing it. Like, then we're not gonna talk about it,
Right.
you know, and just having that lumpy rug, and then what happens with a lumpy rug?
It's
You
like-
start tripping and falling over it.
And sometimes we don't think, but that spills over to relationships.
Yes. Yes.
Like I was watching Y'all Fix My Life. Y'all know I tell you about another.
Talk about
but
Y'all.
it's true. It's like my dad was absent for a portion of my life, and then he passed on, and I stood with the mindset of like, I'm going to show up like he didn't show up, and I try to do that for everybody and everything that I have going on. The same energy I attack this, I will attack this, and I'm like, I give it that. But one thing I do learn that is one of the things I'm working on, when somebody disappoints me or it doesn't go the way I want, is not betrayal. I don't have to look at them like it's not a switch that needs to go off. They're human.
yes.
They're human. They have flaws. They will
Yes.
fall short in certain areas, and it's okay.
Yep.
If you're gonna love them during the bad, you gotta love them through the good and the good and the bad. Real bad, real good.
No, something that I learned,
Plug it.
and even with what we were talking about, just to add on to it, I learned to become confrontational, and I don't mean confrontational in a
I
sense.
taught you that.
Half I know you did. No, but even in a sense, not like, oh, listen, yo, no, I'm never coming on spicy. I'll be like, hey, listen, a lot of this is going on. How do you feel? What's going on? Like, we good? Do we need to talk about anything? Like, let's get this right. Because holding that shit in.
I'm gonna piggyback
like
off
a
of what
bad
you
Yeah.
said, because that is so true. You know, back in the days, children were always seen but not heard.
Yes.
You know, the kids were always like, you know,
My
you
grandma.
gotta sit there and be quiet. You can't question anything. You can't
Right.
ask why. You know what I mean? Like you weren't able to
You
express
weren't,
your feelings.
because you're
That's
talking
true.
back.
Oh, you
Right,
talking
'cause
back
you-
or in
Yes,
grown
or you
folks'
being
business?
disrespectful.
Yeah, my
Right?
grandma was on that type of time. My grandma Puerto Rican, so my grandma was like, "We talking, get out." We got everybody.
And then, like for me, that's one of the things. Like I've noticed with my childhood, that's kind of how it was. You know, my parents were always working. My sister was like with me all the time. She helped raise me, and it was like as I got older, a lot of things just started coming into focus.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, why did this happen? And why did nobody say anything about this? Or why was everybody moving a certain way? Or it's like, you know, it was so many things. And one of the things that I've learned, like, is just to stop people pleasing. Like you get so much trauma.
Y'all both
certain
going through
things.
that era right there.
This is the season I'm in.
Yeah,
'Cause
it's
like
funny.
when you said you're not confrontational, but sometimes you need conflict for a resolution.
Right.
Amen.
Right, and that's how I feel. I'm
That's
very
fact.
confrontational at this point because
I
I'll be like,
don't
listen,
think
if I don't,
I don't
like
think
it,
that's
fuck that.
confrontational. I think it's
I'll be like, listen.
it's not confrontational. It's holding somebody accountable.
Right.
That's
what
a
it
big
is.
difference.
And some people
If-
don't know that word.
And it triggers them
Accountable and
because you're holding
accountability.
them accountable. So then you think
There you
that
go.
I'm confrontational. I'm not confrontational. I'm holding you accountable for
Right.
your actions.
And when you put up boundaries on people, ooh,
It's an issue.
child.
You might as well
Let's
have
not talk
stabbed
about
them
the
in their
boundaries.
back.
one thing I also learned growing up, I temperature check everyone, and it's a big part of being emotionally intelligent. I had to learn that as an adult what that meant. I didn't know that as a kid that I had to temperature check because there's things that go on in life and you just like, what's going on with this parent, why they don't talk, they're picking up this one and this spot and they don't talk to each other. It plays into how you are now.
Yeah.
And one thing, a lot of our parents didn't know how to be emotionally intelligent. It didn't start with them.
Yeah.
It came from before
and before.
Generations, the same bullshit.
And that's where I'm like, it's okay. That's just who you are. That's just who you are.
Right.
You didn't know no better.
Right.
But
You know?
People can't do what they don't
but
know.
be
You know
mindful
better, you do
of
better.
Exactly.
but be mindful of doing that, but also being mindful of your own feelings. Don't compromise your own feelings for them. I would never do that. If something's off, I'm like, no, this is not. I'm not trying to be.
Literally.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
That's
I
something
used
that
to be like that.
that's something that I'm learning
this is
now.
A season of listen. I ain't playing them games no more. Like really, like I'm just to the point where it's just like, if it don't feel right, then
no, I'm
On to the
okay.
next.
Yeah.
cause no.
Yeah. If I got one more question for you guys.
Excuse me.
Okay. If you can speak to little Tanya, little Sherilyn, what's one piece of advice you would give them?
Baby, so many. But you go. Don't make us cry here.
Right?
Don't make
I'm
us cry
sorry.
here.
No, I'm gonna say to little Sherilyn, regardless of what it is you're going through, whatever, doesn't matter what you have or what you don't have. Deep down inside, you are that girl. Don't matter what no one says on the outside, no matter what things look like, everything that glitter is not gold. You are that girl, and you will morph to that girl, you know? So it's kind of just pretty much what's in you is in you. And as you grow, it will blossom. So it's in you, girl, and
We
it will
see
forever
it.
be in you. So
I always tell you that.
you do.
I always tell her, I said, you have this glow and this thing about you. I said, you need to be on your own show. Yeah. I tell her, like, all the time, like, you have this thing about you that is just infectious. Everybody gravitates to you. It's like you're born with it.
Thank you.
She's always been like that though. Like she's always been the life.
Yeah.
The life. She makes everybody laugh.
You-
You know, and
You inspire people. You both inspire. Like, y'all hustle is something different that I've never seen in people. You sing beautifully. You working on an album. Oh, I don't know if I was supposed to say that. But
You wasn't, but okay.
oh shit. Oh
I'm
shit.
sorry.
Now you done messed up. You done messed
That's
up.
okay.
I'm
We're
sorry.
gonna leave it. That's all right.
Yeah, all right. You're working on an album, a book, on projects. There's another project you on, but I can't say because you
Not
just
yet.
said she signed for it. But you're on to big things. You both are. Oh, I forgot to even tell Sherilyn or Stas. It's not a plug, but it's a plug. We all start. More to Love is a sitcom I've been working on. He's working on with me, also producing. And she played my sister. We invited you to invitation. You don't have to audition. You have it. We want you to play the next door neighbor.
I will be the next.
That's exactly what we were. Yeah.
He's a perfect neighbor.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Thank you. I accept.
Yeah.
I don't even think
Yeah,
about it. I
like the
accept.
pilot is already written, so we're
Yeah,
gonna be
we've
doing
been
like
working.
a table read soon and everything. And
Can't wait for that.
Yes.
so it's going to be really fun. Like it's
yeah.
beautiful, like a show about family dynamics, but it's also funny.
Yeah.
You know, and
Super
I feel
funny.
like it's something that
Oh,
that's
yes.
missing. It's reminiscent of like, you know, like the early 2000 sitcoms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and it's,
I wrote it
love things
myself.
like
I
that.
was just like, bro, there's a lot of reference to your
I'm loving
family
this.
in there.
Oh,
we
yeah.
get a lot of inside jokes.
Yeah.
Oh, I love a good inside though.
Like, can we say it, bro? The one, the.
Oh God, no.
We can't. All right, next time.
Before we trip them into spilling more beans, okay?
Yeah.
What would you tell little Tanya?
Let's get them off of that because they about to spill on the show,
Yeah,
y'all. They about
thank
to
y'all.
spill.
What would you tell little Tanya?
Oh man, what I would tell little Tanya is not to let other people's opinions
Yeah.
and how they feel about me matter. Just do you. Just always do you and be confident in
Right.
everything that I do.
Have you always been this driven? Cause you a hustler. I hope you know that.
Listen,
What she
You
do,
can
I don't
be
know how she get the
fiery like
energy.
Phoenix rising from the
Yeah.
So the pandemic was actually, the pandemic was terrible. Let's say that. But the pandemic really sparked in a lot of people this creativity.
Yes.
Of
Because
course.
for me, that's what it was. I had a studio in my house
His album.
at the time. My ex-husband, he's a producer, photographer, and all kinds of stuff. And he's like, yo, why don't you do a podcast? And I'm like, but who's going to want to hear what I have to
A
say?
lot of people will.
I
I'm
was
like,
thinking the same.
You know
That's
what
how
I
I
mean?
was
Like,
thinking
and I
too.
was very doubtful of myself. I'm like, who's gonna want to hear what I have to say? Like, why does anybody want to hear me talk? But then I finally got the balls to do it, and I was like, oh shit! And then Notorious Moms was born.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's what
And your voice is very pleasing. It sounds like Faith Evans. You know when Faith Evans talks, I have a little rasp to it.
Yes, because I got, I'm going for surgery. I got that damn polyp in my vocal cord. So that's why I sound
okay.
so raspy. Some people are like, oh, you sound sexy.
I'm
Like, things gotta be sultry. It's like, no, it's Apollo.
Apollo, bruh.
I can't even get a note.
Like
out
you trying to
these
seduce
days.
me?
It's
No,
so
the
hard.
hard ways.
I was like that yesterday.
It's so hard, but we working on that. We got to get that fixed.
Oh man.
I love it.
But
Yeah, right.
it's been real.
It's been real. Oh wait, and before we close out, one more
Yeah,
thing I want to
for
touch
sure.
on. The Pay My Word organization, our organization.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Real quick while we have you here. So the Pay My Word organization we started in honor of our mother.
Yes.
And teamed up with my sister here, who's co-chair, Fabian Sedeno. That's on Dembala.
Oh, the number.
Fabian
Yeah.
Sedeno, who's co-chair, Davina, our other sister, Davina Akins, and yeah, we working to create artistic programs for kids.
It's
And we had
beautiful.
a really good start year. Last year we had
was
the
a
fundraiser
great
luncheon.
year.
We raised funds for the back to school drive.
Yeah.
Gave out 100 back to school bags full of supplies in Brooklyn, Best Side.
Yeah. The luncheon also fed
Yeah,
people.
the luncheon. We fed people and channel artist Xmas X, and
That
we
was-
Yes.
we had a fun
raised,
time.
We had
I
a
miss
ball.
that.
We raised money. We
Yeah.
raised gifts for the kids, for Canberra and other shelters.
That's
Yes,
right.
it
That's
was a
right.
good
And they all
success.
received it. I posted it, so y'all.
Yeah.
Yes, the receipts are up, so I don't want anyone to think the funds went to anything else. So
I think we was out in the club like
Yeah, like,
Yeah,
nah,
no,
but
it went
we
to the children.
we had really had a great year, and this year we going to start creating the programs. We have an art gallery we want to do for the kids. We want to do an art workshop first, and then
Correct.
the work that they did in the art workshop we're going to put in a gallery. We're going to host a gallery,
Yes.
and the parents come out and everything.
come
It's gonna
in.
be-
Yes.
Oh,
It's gonna
I
be
was
nice.
we cheers. So
Yes, for
we're
sure.
gonna invite Tanya and everybody to come.
Right, bring the baby out,
Yes.
bring her out and everything.
She got a
So
lot of questions.
Yeah.
so it's
I
going
wanna
to be
paint
good.
like
And man, thank you guys for coming on.
Of course.
Thank you
Thank you
guys.
guys
I
for
really
coming.
Thanks for having
appreciate
us.
Yes,
y'all.
I'm honored.
Of
I
course.
appreciate it.
Let the people know where they can find you online.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you can find me in the club. No. I'm just playing. You can find me on Instagram at Purely Stas, and then you can find me on TikTok. I'm slowly starting it, but it's Peacefully Stas. So
Okay.
nothing but good energy.
And 5 Boroughs Resellers.
5 Borough Resellers on Instagram at 5 Borough Resellers. No underscores, no dashes, just straight out. I'll definitely send them the links and stuff, and they'll hopefully be in the description.
Yes,
it
Definitely
will.
check us out. Cool prices and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And for me, I'm Notorious Moms with a Z at the end. That's where you can find me everywhere on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and I have my website. It's
Nice.
notoriousmoms.net right now. Yeah.
I look forward to seeing y'all.
And we can
season
find
2.
Fabian on the street corner, selling cat. No, stop. I'm joking. I'm
I
joking.
knew somebody left their box unattended on the corner.
It was me.
I knew it.
No, I love you guys. Thank you guys for coming out, man.
Thank y'all for coming.
That's right.
Let them know about them cookies I made y'all.
They were good. Very
I haven't
good.
had one yet, but I'm
Soft,
taking one.
warm.
Yeah. See? Chef kids. Wow. Until next time,
Until next
guys.
time, guys. We out.
Later. Bye.